Hi everyone, it's Shell from Designs by Shell. Thanks for joining me again today. Today I wanted to share with you some card ideas that I've been using with these little border die cuts that I have here. I've got a couple of different dies that are just these little border edgings, and I just thought I'd play around with them and see what I could come up with. And you can do some nice layering ideas with them. I'll show you a couple of the shapes that I've made with those dies. So I'm using this die here. I was able to do this kind of fun edging, and then I just flipped it over and cut it out again to get the edge on both sides. So we're getting lots of use out of that. And then here's another one. Just a design you can make. With this bigger one here, here's a edging that can look like bushes or flowers or some shrubs. And you could do this in colored paper as well. Here's one I did, this one in a blue kind of background. I guess you could it could be kind of like the sky or just a background with this nice color and pattern on it. And so the same, I flipped this die around and did it on both sides. So there's that. And then just here's the single one. If you just did this die cut on its own, you could do a nice card front. And then this could you could use as a layering piece for your card, the nice edging. And so I'll go ahead and show you some of the cards I created with them. So here's the first one. It says thinking of you. And here's where I've done some layering with those the border there, and I use this one here for that. And I've layered 3 sections together, and I just used my ink pads to color in. I just put the ink on, let's see here, on one of these little kind of dauber sponges here, and I added the color on each one and just kind of did varying layers of the color tones there to look like shrubs. And then I put one of my rectangle dies, stitch dies around the edge to look like kind of like a picture frame, I guess. And then I used a piece that I had cut off along the top with that border edging on it, just in the background there. And then I stamped thinking of you on there and added a little bird and some little gold stickle on there to dress it up a little. So that's the first one. Then I did this one here. It's kind of fun. It's I used those pieces again. Let's see here. So those 2 pieces that are on there, I've layered up, and I've just used like a half of one of these, each on there. And the second piece that I put on top, I added some 3-dimensional tape to kind of pop that up. And then I used that border along here on this cardstock that kind of looked like a fence paneling. And so I thought that was kind of cool. So then I had the idea to make this little sign and hang it over one of the fence posts there. It says happy birthday, and I just used my crocodile to punch the little holes in there, added some string. And then I used a little punch here, but with a butterfly punch, and punched out these 3 little butterflies in kind of a sparkly blue paper, and added a border on the bottom with some flowers kind of growing along the fence. So that turned out really cute. So that was the second one. And then I did this third one here, and I had some paper that had this bike print on it. So I cut that out in the same shape as the border, and 2 layers, one layer of this larger background border die cut there, and then another layer on top of the smaller one. And then I just added some green band of paper along the bottom. It says thinking of you on the rectangle die there. And I just stamped that in kind of a coffee color ink. Added a couple butterflies, and I thought that turned out really cute. It's a fun little card to give someone. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna do a card like this one. And if you're interested, just stay tuned and watch and see how I do it. So I'm starting with that A2 card base, and I'm gonna add this piece right here. Just kind of line that up. And this one I did to look like bushes. This is going to be kind of more of a bit of a sky background, I guess. And then this will be the bush because I didn't have another of the green pieces cut out. And so I'm just going to go ahead and try it like this. I've got 3-dimensional tape on the back of this one. I'm just going to get this off. Get this layer on. If I can. There we go. Okay. Now, this just kind of layer it in here. I think that'll work. So there, so you can see how it's 3-dimensional there. And then this will be the fence panel that we're gonna put on here. So I'm just gonna get some tape on the back of that. Okay, so I've got the sticky tape on the back of the fence panel there, and now I've got my little label here, which I've stamped Happy Birthday on there. And I'm just gonna use my Crop-A-Dile and punch some little holes in the corners here. 1, 2, and that's for to hang over the fence post there. And so I've got just some baker's twine here, and I'm going to put that through this here and just tie a little knot in the end here. I'll do that on both sides. Okay, so I've got that tied on there, and then I'm just gonna trim a little bit off the ends here. You can leave them as long as you like, or do whatever you like there. Okay, so that's ready. And now I'm going to go back to my fence panel piece here. Take my sticky backing off here. And I'm going to just sort of see where I want this little sign to hang on here. And because I've already got some sticky tape on the back, you can kind of stick that on there a little bit, like so. So that looks pretty good. And now I'm gonna try to line it up on here. Just leave a little spacing around the sides there. So that's on there like so. So that looks pretty good. Now I think I'll take some sticky tape and just so that this doesn't move around too much. Just kind of put it where you want it, a little bit of an angle if you like. That looks good. And then what am I gonna do here? I've got this bottom piece, just a little 1 inch to fit across the bottom here. And what I did on this one was take my, I think it was my Victorian scissors, and just kind of did a fancy edging on there. So I might do that with this one as well. I'll just grab my scissors here. Just gives it a little more unique look. So we'll just kind of cut across here. That looks pretty good. So put that on. Put some sticky tape on the back of that. Get that on there. Okay, so there we go so far. And I thought I should do some little butterflies on here. I could do some little, have some of these little dots, which is an option too. I don't know, can't quite decide, but maybe some of these little butterflies. I have some of this orange sparkly paper, and I can just punch out a few butterflies on here. So we've got 3 of those. And then I'll just put some little sticky tape on the back of that. And we can just kind of place them around. Yeah, I'll put one on the shrub there. Get some more tape on this one. They're so small, you could glue these on, but for being a little quicker right now, I'm just gonna use my adhesive tape here. That'll be all right. So one more, where should we put this guy? Maybe right here on this dot that's on the label there. So there you have it. So there's the second card. So that might give you some nice ideas for your card making. So I hope you feel inspired, and thanks so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.